everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kimberly Knox KK, and this is the weekly KK report. I am a complete lifestyle, health, and astrological success coach. My specialties are lifestyle and business timing. I use this successfully in business for over 20 years. Also, to help you stay in the flow and get more just knowledgeable on the energies that exist around you at all times. Yes, everything is energy. You hear that? And astrology is grounded in the quantum physics. Yeah, there's energy you can't see, and it's amazing. And it affects us daily, just like the full moons affected us. And we just had a full moon over the weekend. So things come to a head during a full moon. Good, bad, ugly. I mean, it's all there in a full moon, because people can take energy to the high levels or to the lowest realms. We're going to talk about that with Scorpio, because with Scorpio, it's all or nothing kind of energy. It's that intense. So astrology, you will find, is one of the best tools for you to take charge and redirect your life. If you've heard of personal growth, the pathway to personal growth, exceptional personal self-awareness in astrology is one of the best tools for you to gain little bits and pieces about yourself. You are more than just your sun sign. If you do not have your natal chart, I always encourage you, email me, kk@kkastrology.com, and I will get it to you. So you can start searching out what your moon is, your Venus, your Mars, Mercury. Those are all your personal planets, and then the other ones and how they all speak to each other. This is pure, unique personality. It's not just from your parents, okay? There's a beautiful understanding of yourself out there, and it's incredible. So I want to thank all of my subscribers who tune in each week. Even if I only have a positive effect on a few people, it is genuinely rewarding to me, and this is my passion, to share information with you. Inspire, motivate, and encourage you to use this energy to your best for your highest success. All right, it's Tuesday already. Yesterday was a day out and about for me. The moon was in Gemini, and I had things to do. And hopefully you utilized it well. It was actually an excellent day for getting stuff done. Moon in Gemini is all about being out and about in your neighborhood, chattering, communication, connections that you've made, and how you're going to be utilizing them, how they're working for you. Moon was opposite Saturn most of the day. We were feeling that energy that puts a little bit of responsibility into the mix, and discipline. Saturn's always wonderful for that. So Mercury over the weekend went into Sagittarius. So it's big ideas now, getting information, thinking big in the future, right? The future is bright. Our mindset is now going to bigger, higher things. And Mercury during Scorpio was really great on getting us focused, laser focused on something. And we still have lots of stuff going on in Scorpio. And so let's move on to today. Tuesday is a Mars day. It's actually election day. And Mars is all about fire and passion. It's how we take energy on our own behalf. Okay? And Mars will be in the sign of Libra all the way through December the 9th. It moves about 1 degree every two days or so. So it moves pretty much slower than Venus, which moves about 1 degree per day. So on December 9th, it'll go into Scorpio and take things down into a deeper level at the same time that, Saturn's shifting, and we're having a Mercury retrograde, what we're going to talk about tomorrow. For Wednesday, we'll talk about that. And so anger, aggression, the action is taking place in our relationships, business and personal. So if any outbursts have occurred, it's about you knowing you can't exist by yourself on your own. You've got to get along with other people. You don't get very far by yourself. You get there really fast because no one's making you look in the mirror, and that's what relationships are all about, is looking in the mirror and taking responsibility for yourself and your actions, which I love to do, because if I do anything that's out of sorts, I like to take care of it immediately in person and, clear the air. And you should also, if you're not enabling your children, which is not the right thing to do, it's not going to help them, encourage them to take responsibility for their actions. That is the best thing that you can do. So what we have today, Mars in Libra, right? Okay, but the moon has gone into Cancer. So it's action for the next 2.5 days. Whenever the moon goes into an action sign, which is Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries, we get action. Now, action now is about comfort, feeling comfortable, being comfort food, taking action around home and family and emotions and security. But it's still energetic because within every Cancer moon, there is the energy of a first quarter square. So it's about taking a step out, but feeling comfortable enough to take that step. All right. So today, being kind with the moon in Cancer will get you a little bit further, right, than being brash, like in the sign of Aries. Venus in Scorpio. Venus went into Scorpio early this morning, right? Was it early this morning? Yes. Here on the East Coast, it was like about 6:30 this morning. So now Libra and Taurus. I forgot to do the hot list, but Scorpio is on the hot list, and they will be because it's their birthday month, and they got Jupiter on them. But now we've got Taurus and Libra operating with their ruler in the sign of Scorpio. So they're going to be taking their intentions and actions to a deeper level. This is loyalty. This is mergers. This is where you take all of your assets and you merge with another person. That's like, because it rules sex, it rules all your debts, it rules taxation. So this is stuff, mortgages, all this. That's the energy of Scorpio. And it's a really great day for getting things done. We've got moon, though, square to Mars for the remainder of the day after like around 4 o'clock. So we're going to be moving tonight, getting things done. Don't get defensive. When moon and Cancer can be defensive because they're emotional. They go ruled by the crab. They go into a shell, right? And defensive or protective. Just move through it. Maybe do a lot of stuff in the kitchen. That would be really, really fun with this, right? So we've got Wednesday. This Wednesday is a Mercury day. And Mercury is in the sign of Sagittarius, right? The mindset and communication rules daily routine, your environment, travel, all local travel, cars, trains, planes, techie items, the weather. So you can see when Mercury goes retrograde, why it creates disturbances, because Mercury rules so much. It's closest to the sun. It travels closest to the sun in its orbit. And that's why your mindset is so important to you attracting good things into your life. Mercury will go into its shadow next Tuesday. Shadow means it gets to the degree that it's next going to go direct. Okay, where it gets to the degree where it's later going to go retrograde, And then it's going to go retrograde on December the 13th at 13 degrees of Scorpio. Let me just read all this here. What do we got going on? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah. Hold on. When it's in its shadow, I was saying that right. When it's in its shadow, it gets to the degree that it's later going to go direct after it's been retrograde. Okay, it goes retrograde at 29 degrees of Sagittarius. That's why it's so important, because the 29th degree is the end of ends. It's like you got to get it straight. So it's going to give us the information that we need to go forward and work with the sign of Saturn going into Capricorn. Saturn goes into Capricorn, we get to work on everything, but Mercury's making sure we have all that last bits of information gathered up from where Saturn was for 2.5 years. So it's very, very important. So the shadow period just means that we're getting little tiny glimpses of stuff that we're going to go over again. Okay? Tomorrow, I love all of this. It's balancing and it's nurturing. The moon in Cancer, the sun in Scorpio, and they're trine in the morning on Wednesday. It's balance. What I would remind you, though, is don't wait to get your shopping done. If you're going to do shopping after December the 3rd, I would just get, gift cards, because Mercury retrograde rules everything with moving pieces and tech items are so popular at the holidays. So get them now, or get really great gift cards, or get protection plans on all your stuff. The moon is opposing Pluto in the morning tomorrow. So that is like getting to the bottom of things, because Pluto is the transformer. Pluto brings up information in intense ways. This can be stormy emotions about family structure or dynamics, or it could just be pushing you, okay, in new ways of taking control. So we have that much going on. When Mercury goes retrograde, it makes a last aspect. That last aspect is conjoin Saturn. It is going to conjoin Saturn several times. It's going to do it again on December the 6th. So that gives you the flavor of what this Mercury retrograde is about. It really is about getting our plan together, getting the plan, getting all the information sorted out. Mercury in Sag, Saturn in Sag, and it's been there for 2.5 years gathering information. And it goes retrograde on only a couple days after first quarter. First quarter moon, we're taking action. The moon is in Aries at that time. So, there's a lot of things that are going to be churning all the way through this retrograde period, which is December the 3rd, all the way through the 22nd of December. But then it's it's not coming out of that full phase until in January, that phase of where it's traveling through the information, because it's not back to 29 degrees of Sagittarius until we get into January, when then it moves forward into, hold on, let me get it for you, moves into the sign of Capricorn. And where is it here? Mercury. January the 11th. Mercury moves into Capricorn, okay? So that's the structure. We're going to keep talking about this Mercury retrograde to prepare us, but it's structure around all the information that we've been given, we've been gathering, we've been taking in, we've been learning. All right, so that's, and Mercury retrogrades are so important, guys. Don't fear them at all. They're excellent. Thursday is a Jupiter day. Love this big, expansive day. Now, Jupiter in Scorpio, what is it expanding? It's bringing out, all the things from the depths. And Scorpio rules healing, but it also rules, like really controlling underworld kind of mafioso actions. Right? So deep mergers, investments of your resources, control, how you take control, how you've given away control. Sex scandals are going to be coming up even more during this next year, because that's good. That's what it brings up. So, but Scorpios, you've got it on you now. So take advantage of this time. It's when you're protected, you're allowed to grow. Wherever it is in your chart, though, we won't know that until I look at your chart with you. It could, depending on what aspects you have going on, it's going to expand some of that. So whether it's a good aspect or it's a, difficult aspect, it could be expanding other things in your life. So it's really good to understand that. The moon is going into Leo. Yay. Jupiter just met with the sun on October the 26th. We planted new seeds. Those new seeds are going to grow by February the 10th of next year, around the same time as an eclipse. So you see all this stuff is brewing. That's why we need Mercury retrograde to go back, get us in order so we can go forward. The moon in Leo is amazing for taking control, facing things head on, integrity, fierce, loyal, protective, confident, going forward with courage, heart, creativity. So now you have this creative moon along with this intensity of Venus, of the sun, and what else is in Scorpio now? Well, Mercury was there. So you've got this intensity along with real creativeness. So we are really going forward in great ways. So if you've got to bring something to the table, use your creativity, or, have a business meeting that's important, do it. Do it while the moon's in Leo. Love it. Friday is a Venus day. We've got last quarter moon. Any quarter moon has action imbued in it. So even if this day doesn't have an action-oriented moon in Leo is a fixed moon. So it gets us, moving along. That's why you get loyalty with the fixed signs, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. But this is to achieve. The last quarters, you rein in all you've learned, and then you move forward in achievement. It has the same energy as Capricorn. Moon in Leo, we've got Venus in Scorpio. So now the Fridays are vibrating with this Scorpio energy. So wow, talk about really, nice date nights, right? Going below the horizon, Venus is in its big pattern. Venus and Jupiter are coming together on Monday, the 13th. This is blessings. This is, wow, you guys got to plant seeds of what your big intentions are, your big dreams. Do that. Get organized over the weekend. Monday is going to be a void day. And Sunday, the moon is going to be in Virgo. So get that together, but get your intentions together for the Venus-Jupiter conjunction. We'll watch that unfold. But what's happening in the Venus cycle? We watch Venus. Venus is just about to go below the horizon. It's really, really low in the sky right now. We will not be able to see it until it comes back in March of 2018. So what does this mean? It means you need to go within. You need to incubate all this stuff that you've been working on. Nothing from the outside is going to help you now. This is self. You're working on yourself, your interior space. You can't buy any clothes, fancy cars, new hairdos, new shoes to make you feel better. This is all about you. So if you are contemplating dating, you haven't been dating for a while, or you're renewing some things in your relationship, you got to do that on your own. Work on your own space, develop your own values so you can stand strong when you are dating, so that when you meet someone, you can assess, do they match up to the values that I am lining up for myself? And that way you're standing strong in your value. But that's what this is about. I love that it's also a power day because we've got Saturn trining Uranus. All right, this is structure, this is steady. Saturn in Sag, Uranus in Aries. So if you're a Sag or a late Aries, this is great. I'm a late Leo. This is a grand fire trine around my sun. So it's time for me to push forward. So if you're a late Leo, awesome. You're super hot this week. We are getting support the structure we are building, because Saturn wants to keep things steady and Uranus wants to break free, into the unknown. They are like the entrepreneur that has all these amazing ideas pushing us forward. It's a real power day. So I love Friday. Go forward and be energetic. Saturday is a Saturn day. There you go. I was born on a Saturday, so I know it. We are feeling, hold on. When did it actually happen? Oh, I went all the way back here. Sorry, guys. I'm in the wrong month. Actually, so Saturn is trining Uranus on today, Saturday, the 11th, but we're already feeling it as of Friday, so that's why I mentioned it there. But here we are. The future is bright. That's what Sagittarians about. If you know any Sagittarians, they're generally, of good nature. They're optimistic. They're looking for the future. They're forgetting about the troubles of the past. They love to travel, either through their mind or through actual travel. We're being open to new information. Saturn is going December the 19th into Capricorn for 2.5 years. Write this down. If you're born around this time, December the 19th, 20th, 21st, you're going to have Saturn on you. And that brings an amazing time for success, but also lots of pressure on your physical body. So please, you're going to need more sleep. You're going to need to watch your health. You're going to need to change some things around your health that you haven't been paying attention to. But the moon is going to be going into Virgo at 11:41 a.m. on the East Coast. So, that'll be later earlier for the West Coast. But now we're all about health, routine, getting organized, sorting things out, fixing things, making them better, eating better, working out. So this weekend is kind of, if you got some projects to do, you're going to love that energy for getting them done. I am definitely going to get into clothes that I need to get out and to donate or to put into consignment. So that's a great day for that. And get ready for the week ahead, and especially in making your intentions around Venus and Jupiter. These are blessings. This is amazing. So Sunday is a Sunday, right? Haha. It's Sunday fun day. Sun in Scorpio. Okay. This is power, focus, and intensity, right? This can bring up manipulation and control issues. Watch for the sparks in that area. And, unfortunately, the shootings broke out during a Sunday at a church of all places. Come on, just utilizing energy in bad ways, just really negative ways, but it's bringing up repressed emotions. That's what Scorpio is about. It's like digging this stuff up. Moon in Virgo trine Pluto all day long. Holy cow. I mean, seriously. It's not really a day to screw off. It's really a day to get into what you're doing. You're planning, utilizing that strength of the sun to get ready for the week ahead. We've got darker nights. We need to go to sleep a little bit earlier, recharge the body, shut down your electronics 2 hours before you can go to sleep. Hardly anyone does that, but you really need to, so you can get that deep, intense recuperation of your cells and your organs. So it's focus, it's intensity of our actions of getting organized today, get rid of some old shit, right? Monday, the moon is going to be void pretty much all day. So it is a day to just stay on task. The last aspect that we have is moon square to Saturn. Monday, we are taking care of what we need to. It's not new stuff. It's stuff we're working on and push through it. The moon goes into Libra in the evening. So we want to then have cooperation, diplomacy, and be social. The evening is going to be perfect. Okay. Now, before I end, I want to go into a little bit about Scorpio. The gift is to transform, to merge deeply. These are from my lectures that I've written and I did every single month to get into the deeper part of every single sign. It's I am powerful and I desire. The ruler now is Pluto. The ancient ruler is Mars. So Scorpio has two rulers. And, here we are. It's a deep, fixed water sign. So there's deep held emotions here. It's potential for dramatic or dangerous actions as well. So that's why you might see some of this violence bursting up, because these are emotions coming to the surface. Controlled and determined. Why do you think we have so many successful Scorpios out there? This is one of my favorite Scorpio quotes. The high soul seeks the highway, and the low soul seeks the low. And in between, on the misty flats, the rest drift to and fro. But there are no misty flats for Scorpios, guys. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. And you can feel that with a Scorpio, all right? Who's this? Walter Cronkite. Younger people are not going to know him. But we talked about Scorpio Bill Gates. Walter Cronkite, also a Scorpio. Oh my goodness. But his moon in Pisces and his grand water trine between Sun, Moon, and Pluto gave him this immense compassion, intensity of emotion, ability to draw emotions out of others in compassionate ways, feeling for others. So he had that intense connection with the public. He was an anchor, the most revered broadcasting anchor in American history, or at least one of them, born on November the 4th, 1916, all right? And with his Mars in Sagittarius, this pushed him out into the external world and traveling and, just looking for bigger things. But you'll find that everybody, so not every Scorpio is the same. That's why I wanted to bring that up. You guys have an amazing week. Put your focus into something. Use the next couple days to get comfortable, make some comfort food, be in the kitchen, deal with family, be compassionate and kind to others, and then really bring out your heart emotion toward the end of the week and then get prepared with this Virgo energy. Use it all very well. I am signing off. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, following me, and sharing my information. And email me if you would like any private coaching about timing for you, your life, your business. This is KK, kkastrology.com. Have a blessed week.